You wouldn't know it, but the world's best-known spy is famous for it. The most recognised alien in the universe did it, and even a presidential candidate dabbled in it. Product placement and product integration advertising is arguably the next generation of selling. The global financial crisis is already taking its toll on the Australian economy. We're cutting back on takeaway dinners and delaying an upgrade of the family car. Life luxuries some people once took for granted. Despite this tough economic climate, some industries and professionals are actually managing to cash in.
No doubt with the downturn is certainly insolvency. We see a lot more voluntary administrations in terms of companies going under.
All this in the wake of the raft of job losses sweeping the nation. It's a given that economic downturns mean job losses for both white and blue-collar workers. But for those who have lost their jobs and have a little bit of money behind them, it could mean a potential career change or following through on that clever business idea. Both the economy and politics appear to be affecting even the top end of the market. But it's luxury cars like these which often steal the limelight, giving your average motorist an insight into what it's like to drive a luxury car. But despite a looming recession and a global economic downturn, some motorists are forking out up to $1 million for a car like this. Governor Patterson also appears to be taking a bite out of the country's obesity problem, proposing an 18% tax on soda and sugar-based beverages containing less than 70% real fruit juice. One initiative set to infuriate Generation Y has been dubbed as the iPod tax. That would involve a 4% tax on all digital content, including music and video downloads. Celebrating its 31st year, organisers of this year's new Mardi Gras have themed the parade Nations United. It hopes to achieve more awareness about gay rights not only in Australia but also around the world. A recent Harvard University study found that it takes, on average, at least 20 milligrams of carbon dioxide per second to visit a website. That means online search engines such as Google have a definite environmental impact. The financial downturn has made this year's Fashion Week in Sydney a little less glitzy. Organisers have scaled back the number of runways and the designer participation is down 20% from last year.
If you've got innovation to sell, you'll always sell it. When you're selling commodities, that's when it gets hard. So
in this instance, it could come down to a simple dose of retail therapy, if you can afford it, to get you through this financial downturn. Debs Majumdar, World News, Australia.